girls. So for today's activity, you need to go to your home pack and get these 2 worksheets. You will also need a pair of scissors and some glue. All right, then we can get started. Okay, so you know in Jack and the Beanstalk, he threw out his beans into the garden and they started to grow. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how beans grow. So you can see that there's a little bean that has just started to sprout out. Over here, we can see the bean has sprouted. There's an extra bit that's come out of the bean shell. We see some roots and we see a stem and some leaves that have started to grow. How about over here? What can you see over here? Well, we can see our bean. We can see some roots that have started to grow. And we can see a little baby stalk with a little baby leaf on top. How about this picture over here? What can we see? Well, let's start at the bottom. We can see our roots and we can see our bean. But do you see that the outer brown part of the bean has actually come off? Wow, that's come off. We also see a long stem that's grown up and we have lots of different leaves, some flowers on the top, and I see some long beans. Can you see the beans? All right, so now that we have spoken about all of these pictures, we're going to cut them out and we're going to decide which order they go in. That means what comes first, what comes second, what comes third, and what comes fourth. So let's cut out our pictures. Alright, now you need this worksheet. It says Bean Life Cycle. So we need to put our pictures in the right order, starting from the left and moving to the right as the bean begins to grow up. So you need to think, which picture comes first? Well, I think it must be this one because this one is just with the bean and a tiny little bit of something that has started to grow out. So I think that is the first one and I'm going to put it in the first block. Another round. All right, what comes after that? Do you think the next one must be that it grows from this one until maybe this one? Or straight to this one? How about this one? What do you think comes next? I think maybe this one. You see, it's just growing a little bit and then afterwards it grows up a little bit more. And then finally, we have our whole plant with the flowers on top and the beans hanging off. What do you think? Do you think that's the right order? Well, if you think so, we can stick all of our pictures on.